Vibes Radio is fostering women-centered discourse.
Good morning, Dominica. Good morning, the rest of the world.
Offering women a platform to be candid.
All of your life, you've been planning for a pandemic.
Share ideas and information relevant to our wholesome development.
My main concern was always for the people.
Join Jael Joseph and Trudy Christian on Woman2Woman every Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. as we discuss live and in living color on Digicel Channel 57, Facebook, and of course, the champion station, Vibes Radio.
Morning.
Good morning. Hey, what's up?
Judy, what's up?
I am good. What's up with you? What's up with you? You look bright.
Right?
Morning. Yes. yes, yes. I love the head wrap. You look nice.
It's Black Lives Matter, right?
Ah.
But just the black comes up. Thank you. It was a fasting, you know? Sometimes when you wake up and you put in an old kind of way and you're trying to like brighten up your spirits. But it's Friday though, so it's
Friday.
like
It's Friday. I mean, I've been counting down to Friday for the whole week, so I don't know what's up with you and feeling an old kind of way. Hey, I woke up and I'm like,
feeling like old kind of way. I just feel like tired. So it's
okay,
like,
okay.
So it's like an old kind of a way. It's just maybe tired.
You're just
right?
tired. All right. But it's Friday, guys. It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's literally the weekend. If you're like me, you start weekending, from Friday about 1:00. So
Not the weekend. It's Thursday.
oh gosh, yeah. So definitely Friday. It's good. It's good to have made it to the end of the week. So I'm happy about that. Good morning to all listeners. I see you guys.
Hope you guys have an awesome day.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning to the folks on radio. Good morning to the folks on Digicel Channel 57, as well as our Triple Fs.
Yes. Our faithful Facebook followers, good morning to you. Always good to have you on with us. The early bird crew, always on early. As soon as it's 9:00, they are live with us. Good morning, Lorraine. Well, good afternoon, because it's afternoon for you, Lorraine. And you still manage to log on right on time every day. Shola, we see you. Good morning to you. Rosalind, Denise, good morning to you as well.
People are coming fast and furious.
Yes. Good morning to Kimberly. I see you on as usual. Always faithful to Woman2Woman. Al, good morning to you. Joel, good morning. And Yvonne, good morning. I see one of our listeners is saying we have a audio issue on the TV. So those people listening on Digicel have some audio issues. So we might need to check out if it's from our end. I'm not sure.
There it is.
But if you're hearing us, of course, shout us out. I think the people on social media are hearing us fine. But let us know.
You said that like that's all that matters. You're like,
no. no. I didn't mean it that way. Jael. Jael, you see how you like a trouble? You see how
That's I know it's not true, but it just sounded like that, right?
you like a trouble, Jael. Malika, Malika, good morning to you. I see you on as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good
Yes.
morning. Today is the 4th day of September. So if today is your birthday, I want to wish you a happy birthday to
Yeah.
you. Wishing you all the best for
September.
your special day. If today is your anniversary, we also want to wish you happy anniversary coming from all of us here.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's the end of the week and we had a really interesting week. It started off like your PCOS month too, but we
Yes.
started off the
On
week
Sunday.
with Caesarina. Uh,
Yes.
that's but I feel like we should just run through our week a little bit, just to kind of because there seems to be like a recurring theme, or a theme that we started with and ended with this week.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, this week was a fun week. I mean, I'm looking at the listeners on Woman2Woman, Jael, and they're saying they're hearing us loud and clear. So that's why I'm smiling. They listening to us loud and clear. So did you say
I'm not saying it so loud and clear, dear.
Al is saying that? Yvonne is saying that she listened on her mobile phone and she heard us. So it's the TV that's the issue.
Right now. Okay.
Yeah,
So
right.
folks on tune in, my chocolate flavored indigo. She knows herself. Always locked in on tune in. Good morning to you. She said she doesn't always comment, but she's always there. I swear this lady has been following me, whatever I do since I started radio. Like she's one of the diehard,
So
right?
real faithful follower.
That's a different name. You die hard.
I had.
Ride or die, right? I don't know if you have these people, if you have people in your life who like, if somebody does something to you or says something to you, like you don't have to fight. I don't know if you have those, but I have a couple of those people. I have a cousin in Texas.
Jael,
Like, she will drag you.
Jael,
She was if I'm wrong.
is it because you get in trouble, Jael? You end up with the trouble. You end up with the crew to handle the trouble. Tell me if it's that.
No, I don't get in trouble. I don't get in trouble. I just realized over the years, like there's like just don't come for me because these people, it's
Hey,
like I swear they follow like all the haters.
hey, guys! If you're listening on radio and you have the chance to
They have,
log on,
they're easy.
if you have the chance to log on to social media to our Woman2Woman page or the page Vibes Radio page, and you want to look at us live, you need to do so. I just asked Jael if she's the one who gets in trouble why she has that squad, and if you all had seen the little face, she was like, no. You all need to see that live, y'all. You all need to see that.
I don't get in trouble. It's just that when trouble troubles me, what's the Hunger Games? What is the thing we had? It was a bow and arrow. What was it? But it was a kind of bow. I swear, come on, blazing. Right? It's not a lot of people. It's just a handful.
A handful. Okay.
People. And I'm just asking you, because I thought about, when I say people who followed me for a very long time,
Right.
some of course will remain incognito or covertly following. But there are some of them who don't mention my name non-actively on social media.
I don't
You know what they do? You know what
I
they
don't
do?
have that crew.
You know what they do?
Uh-huh.
You mention my name in a negative way anywhere, and they capture it You see like how Beyonce have her beehive?
Uh-huh.
That shit leave.
Yeah, that should leave. That should leave Woman crew.
So they will capture the thing and they'll message me. Like there's one or two of them especially will message me. I remember a couple times it's happened. And they'll tell me what to say. Should I answer? Like, are you ready? And I'm like, I'm just like half the time I'm like, don't answer. It's still not worth it. He's like, don't give these people make them in.
Yeah.
Like, but they're there, they're ready.
They on and popping.
You get that through over time.
I feel like when I was younger, I mean when I was in high school and stuff, I had we had a crew that was like that. But I feel like as we've mellowed out into our old age, into our old age, you know, we're a little less like that.
Who is probably pushing? She's probably pushing 45.
Uh-huh.
Don't come for me. She will forget that she's pushing her old age, and she will fix you up, and you'll. And the only time that people who try to attack me, the only time that she's not responding is because I ask her not to respond. Okay. But let me tell you, she just come ready. So I don't think for some people it never changes.
It never mellows. Hey, Jael, this week we spoke a lot. You started that off, but this week we spoke a lot about youth. I mean, we started off this week with Caesarina Paul, who was the Assistant Youth Development Officer, Assistant Chief Youth Development Officer, and we ended up on Thursday, yesterday, talking to Ashma McDougall about youth. So we had this kind of recurring theme this week about youth and the issues that affect them, and
the Bachelor Pad,
yeah,
youth discussion as well. In terms of economy and all of that stuff. So it seems to be, I guess, a theme.
Yes.
A youthful theme.
Yes.
So, Trudy, unfortunately, you're not in the youthful theme. Okay, you are the age of youth.
Oh gosh. So yes.
Even if you don't pass it, you're on the cusp of passing it.
So I mean, today being Girl Talk Day, I feel like we have to talk about the transition, youth.
What transition? Girl, I still youth. What are you talking about? I am youthing.
Youth to not youth. You know what I mean?
I am youthing.
I know yesterday you said you were 24. So
I'm 24.
We know.
I'm 24. I am youthing, and I don't know about you. You're wrong if you want to take old age for you, and you worry me when I tell you you're getting old. You're wrong if you want to take that for yourself. But I am still youthing, okay? What the Bible says, my age is renewed like the eagle, or my youth is renewed like the eagle.
Hey, good morning to you, Delma. Delma is telling you, leave me alone. Jael to leave Trudy alone. Big up to you, Delma, one time.
We are family. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Big up to Delma one time. Yeah, Jael. So, I mean, I find it real interesting. I want to ask our listeners, as we get into our girl talk, our conversation, what are some of the things that have popped up for you that have made you feel, boy, I'm not so young again now? What are some of the things that have made you feel that way? Let us know.
Shola is telling us she's sweet 16. Sweet 16. I personally believe, like, okay, let's probably go to the week a little bit before we get into our topic, because like Caesarina, one of the things that Caesarina deals with, or her entire career is surrounding youth, right? Now,
Right.
now obviously she's getting older. So how does she stay current with the people that she has to deal with? Like
Right.
that, I always say, like, like I was fortunate enough, especially not so much my father, but my mother. My mother evolved with the time, so
Mm-hmm.
she was able to, when they tell you when you're doing fan, they say, "Oh, ute jeune aussi," like young people. This is for young people doing it too. That things young people doing, and you think to yourself, like, should I condone it? Should I, because it's not something that I necessarily agree to.
Mm.
It's not necessarily something that I like or I would do. And then you find that there's some parents, they've grown with their kids, and they're able to accept people saying stuff, right?
Yeah.
Certain things that they would not have normally accepted, or their parents would not have allowed, like staying out late, like when it's like curfew. I mean, I don't know if you ever had that. Your parents tell you, "Don't come indoor, make the street lights come on."
Come on before you come inside the house.
That
Yeah.
meant your curfew was 6 o'clock. Like, what is 6 o'clock? Like, now things starting to pop.
Nothing started to pop, right? Oh God.
Like,
Yeah, but like what you saying though, you could notice too, and as you mentioned, Caesarine and having to deal with youth while she herself transitions out of youth. You find sometimes yourself maybe certain things that the youth relate to very well. You're starting to be a little confused by it, like why is that a thing? Things like music and maybe activities, and maybe the whole reason for some of the things that our parents used to say is like you start to understand them, so you wonder into yourself, but
I don't know what to do.
yeah, JL. So nothing your parents used to say, you're not understanding it now.
I'm youth. I don't know what you're talking about. I do have to admit that I saw y'all posted pictures went out from your brunch, that Ashma had on Sunday, and I noticed the disparities in the age, because
Exactly.
because I noticed some 18-year-olds, and I knew they were 18-year-olds because I see them in diapers, and
Right.
and I saw some people more my age or even older, and I
Hmm.
was like, okay, so this is what I have to look forward to. Me and Giovanni. Okay, Giovanni, my mom and Jojo, we going clubbing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It might happen at jail. It might
There's no
happen.
might. There's no might. It will happen.
It will happen. You and your child. Same
I,
event.
I am preparing myself for it to happen. And a few of you might probably have seen moms and their kids out in the same circle, in the same
Yeah.
line, fair, and it's funny when you see the mom getting on more than the young people. And as we like, but where I be there now, I just, but, but where I be there, but that was a teenager, I was still.
Oh gosh. Jill, the answers to the questions about what goes on to make you feel like you're getting older, they coming in fast and furious. I don't know why. I opened that Pandora's box a little too soon because those answers coming in fast and furious. I don't know if we should take some of them and then go to our
Let's
break. Go to
some
our break.
go to break after some, and we'll
Okay.
do more, and then we'll come
After.
back to hours.
Yeah, so some of the things that people are saying make them feel like they're getting older. Then is he saying my bones are hurting me? And I see somebody in the woman-to-woman feed also saying my muscles hurt after I play sports.
That doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, Jael. Oh my God. Don't worry, guys. When Jael comes off of boot camp over the weekend, we'll ask her a little bit about how
Boot camp, I love my boot camp now. What you talking about now? My muscles are well worked out.
Oh gosh, somebody else is saying, I can't stay up as late as I used to. I just fall asleep.
That doesn't happen to me.
Okay, you fool. Another listener is saying Netflix and chill rather than going out.
Well, yeah, that's me.
Okay, all right. So we get in there. We get in there. But like I said, shopping for household items and kitchenware gets me excited. Jael,
Shopping for- Yeah, that's me too.
okay.
Jael, when you putting out your Potter books, I can buy one. Oh, I forgot something. Yeah, I'm a special case. Don't worry for me. He's saying, oh, wait, when some WhatsApp abbreviations are lost, that doesn't happen to me. I know all WhatsApp abbreviations doesn't happen to me. Sorry, Dennis, you're old. I'm young.
Somebody mentioned the abbreviations. And Frederica is saying, Trudy cannot take many hennies again. That's getting old. Frederica, I could never take them now. So I guess in that regard, I was old a long time. A long time.
You a drinker?
I'm not a drinker. I've always been the least likely to drink at any event. I'll ask for a shandy and I could.
So you designated driver. We agree. There are many different dimensions to the friendship, you know. So you designated driver. Okay. Me, I can drink, but it's not something over the years. I guess with age and getting old, I have liked it less and less because I don't like feeling. Look, I don't get hangovers, but I don't like the tired way I feel. You know, after you drank, I'm like, what exactly is the hype about that?
Right.
Like, where is the nice feeling? You know, when you drunk. I've gotten drunk before and fall down with my head. You know, all kinds of nonsense. Yes. I've done that, right?
I have never been drunk in my life. Seriously, never, not once.
Really come home. We're taking shots.
I'm not a drinker. I've never been drunk. I am telling you, if I drink a glass of wine or two, I start to yawn. I want to go to sleep. So it's just. So
when you go out, like when you go out with your friends, what do you normally do? Drink water?
No, as I said, I would drink light stuff. I'd drink shandies. I'd maybe drink punch. And then after I do like one or two, and I start yawning, it just kills my mood. So it's just best. It's just best. I don't even try.
I'm not a drinker anymore now. Like I could care less. I'm more, you know, ask for a glass of wine. I can drink a whole bottle of wine though and be okay.
Right. I love wine, but I just noticed that it just makes me mellow. So like if I want to be hype, like at a party or whatever, that kind of mellow thing
doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's better to drink wine when I'm at home.
I rather a good brunch, a good meal than going to a party. If I go to a party, I enjoy an all-inclusive event that incorporates good food. That's me. That is me. That is totally me, right? I like to go out to an event. I call it milk, where all you have to bring is a money, like your Vex money, you know, your ID, your lip gloss or your lipstick, and your keys. That's it. I don't do anything else. You know, the Vex money is just in case you're the people you go out with, or they get vexed, or they leave you down because they get too drunk. That's so I call it milk, right? So that I can understand the all-inclusive parties. That I like.
Because I think as people get mature, we get it mature. The comfort of those things, like you go to an event and you don't have to worry about, food, or you don't have to worry about drinks. It's all inclusive. The comfort of that really appeals to, you don't want to struggle. You want to go out and you just want to be, taken care of properly. So that's where that comes in. Crystal, I agree with you. Trust me. VIP, if I'm going out, that's where I want to be. I don't want to struggle, honestly. If I cannot afford it, I'm just staying home. I'm just staying home, period. Frederica said, don't talk about bedtime, it's time. Scented candles and tea are the best friends. So yeah, we just be serious about bedtime. I know Jael not in that crew for sure.
That bedtime crew, it's 3 a.m. and I'm still up.
If you catch me after 9, you're well lucky.
I
Believe
know you telling me that, and I was like, really, Trudy?
yeah. If you catch me after 9, like last night or the night before, I was talking to a friend of mine and I'm like, I told him, hey, it's after 11, I'm still awake, aren't you proud? He's like, yeah, I realize it's way past your bedtime. So yeah, I'm an early sleeper for sure.
Was that a usual thing, or was that something that?
No, it's like I feel like before I used to be all reason, because I remember when I was younger, like young, I had a bedtime. Like I literally had a bedtime. And I always used to want to stay up beyond the bedtime. You know what I mean? Now it's like I have my own self-prescribed bedtime of 9:30. Before I would stay up late. I remember going to daybreak stuff. No, what is daybreak? Like if I have to go to a daybreak event, Jael, I have to sleep first. Literally.
My vibes. Give me my triple K. Good morning. I'll do it. Still doing it.
If y'all don't feel ashamed, if you all have to take a little nap these days before you go out, let us know.
You know what I think it is for me? It's not that I don't feel like I'm getting older. I think because of what I do for a living, I've gotten so accustomed to the late nights,
right,
into the early mornings, that my body's somewhat programmed to it. So when it happens, like going to bed at 4 o'clock and waking up at 7:30 to be on Woman2Woman is nothing for me. You know, in as much as I say, oh, I'm tired, but I still do it, right? I still do what I have to do. But it doesn't really, I don't really make a big deal out of it. And like I remember when you told me, oh, take a nap during the day. You know, I did that once, Trudy. Once. And as much as I felt like really good, I was like, nah, like I just wasted how many hours of daylight when I could be doing so much.
You'll say wasted way. Anyway, afternoon nap people.
That was months ago.
Afternoon nap people and people who have to take a little nap before you go out. Don't feel ashamed. I know there are a lot of us out there. Jael, as she said, because of her line of work, she has been trained. Her brain is trained differently in terms of sleep. But I know there are a lot of us out there that need the little nap. Don't be ashamed. Let me know. Jael, let us take a little break and come back with some of the things. You remember we read this very cool article about if you recognize some of these things, you definitely are getting old, or you're definitely old. So we're going to come back with that.
We want to make you guys get your emojis ready.
Right.
Get your emojis. You know the waving hey emoji, the one that looks like it. So whenever we say it, you're just gonna go.
Yes.
Right.
Hands up.
Yes, we're gonna take a short break. I hope you're not too old to put your hands up. We're gonna take a short break. We're coming back. More Woman2Woman girl talk right here. Keep it locked.
Do you have a question for us on Woman2Woman? Send in your questions on 767-245-0514 or email us at w2w.vibesradio@gmail.com. Tune in Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to the Champion Station with Jael Joseph and Trudy Christian, only on Vibes Radio.
Didn't you know the only place to go, Vibes Radio? Silk, say so.
It's that time of year again, and LA Jupiter is doing it for you. Get 10% off all school uniform fabric when you spend $50 plus VAT in the fabric store. Each week, a lucky shopper will win a backpack filled with items for back to school. And on August 31st, a lucky shopper will win a grand prize of $200 towards a school fee. But that is not all. Visit us at the hardware store every Thursday and enjoy employee discounts during our happy hour Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on selected items in store. That is up to 20% off on a variety of products. Purchase your lanterns, tarpaulins, radios, flashlights. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details. Come home to quality and enjoy the savings only at LA Jupiter. Huggies Active Sec disposable diapers provides the best absorption results. Its Velcro Dura technology provides a long-lasting fit for up to 12 hours of absorption and are available in sizes small to XXL at an affordable price. Huggies Active Sec, leading your baby to explore the world. Available at all supermarkets and shops island-wide and distributed by Springfield Trading Limited.
Woman, I am woman, I am woman, yeah. Hey, this is your girl, Mikkel Henderson, and you're listening to Woman2Woman on Vibes Radio, the one and only. Keep it locked.
We're back, guys.
Yes.
We're back. And the comments and messages kept coming in quickly, fastly, and furiously.
Yes. If you're just joining us, what we're talking about this morning is getting older. Some signs, that you may be getting older. Some of the things that maybe happen now, and you're telling yourself, boy, that means I'm getting a little old. I see we had some comments coming once we were on break. Robbie saying age is a number that can hold you back if your mind is not strong. The number one saying is my...
I don't know what happened there. Something happened there. Are you guys still seeing us? Let us know if you're still seeing us. I saw the screen doing a kind of a thing there. You hear me?
Yeah, I am.
Are you hearing us? So comment on live if you're hearing us. I see the screen doing a kind of macaque there. Why be there the voodoo man?
I don't know what's happening. But anyway, some of our other listeners were commenting. Some people were agreeing that they do nap before they go out at night. And another listener said, I don't have to take a nap, but I will want to go home earlier than most. If I stay late, I will be struggling. So we have people, agreeing that the late night outings, as you get older, they become a little more troublesome,
My sister has this thing though, the napping before you go out, she said it makes you smaller. So you feel like you've shrunk a bit. When you put on your clothes, you look snatched. And let me tell you, that works for her. Eh? Every time you see she naps before we go anywhere. She looking more snatched, looking fierce. I'm like, so if it could work for her, it don't work for me.
Wow. I never.
Hangovers are not much fun. No, I'm over that. Yeah. Although I never got hangovers, so I never got like the headache and all of that. I don't know what that is. Although I have done the vomiting in my cousin's garden. Yeah. Happened. But other than that, but that was a long time ago. I
A
was
long time ago.
20,
When she was
When
young, Jael, I have some of my high school friends saying, one of them said if it's one time they backing you up fully against me is in that thing about they getting old. They maintaining, they not getting old, they still young, they are still young, they are still youth, and they don't know nothing I'm talking about. Getting old.
you feel me?
And those are my high school friends here, same age, older than me, but anyways, they're youthing. Okay, cool.
You feel. All right, so guys, remember before the break we told you we're gonna run through. I mean, it was a really interesting article by BuzzFeed, and actually, I know that person that wrote the article. I met that person. Come to think of it, I met some folks from BuzzFeed recently, but yeah, that's kind of distracting that I realize I know that person. So they released an article just a few days ago, talking about generation Gen Z and millennials, and how Gen Z they're all thinking that they have a way of detecting how old we really are, and they have, I guess, put us in a box stating that if you had this or if you know this, you're old. Right?
You're officially old.
You're officially old. And for those of you who listen, especially those of you on social media, we want you all to participate strong in this. When we call out what it is, we want you to put up your hands like it's you. And if you want to share your experience too, you can do it. We'll read it too. Because this is Friday. We've let our hair down. Trudy's all natural, so her hair definitely let down.
Always down.
Hello. So we're going for this. So Trudy, you wanna start off?
Yes, guys. So let us know, as Jael said, with a show of hands, like we're in class right now.
Yes, miss.
Let us know if you have ever owned VHS tapes, if you even know what that is. And if you maybe have owned a VCR, let us know. Let us know if you've owned VHS tapes. Hey, if you still have them though, you're on a whole other level. But let us know.
Let us know if you still have them. We want to
know. Let us know if you have those VHS tapes. Hey, and the cassettes. Let us know. Let us know.
Yo, let me tell you, I kept a Lucky Dubby cassette that belonged to my father. Right? And I think I have it somewhere. I have to look for it. But the cassettes were, you see, they're coming in.
Jael, wait, so tell us straight up. So you still have that cassette?
I probably do.
Where? That's
my father.
Track one on you?
My father loved music. Be quiet. It was my father's own. It was not mine.
Right.
And you,
keep telling yourself that. Anyways, guys, Jael still has a lucky cassette. If you have cassettes,
maybe it might still be there. Not sure.
Should I say no? All right, good. So,
that no come hard.
So okay, so it seems like quite a few of our listeners still have the, or they know, of course, about the VCR.
That no sounding like she know what you're talking about, and she checking. I'm not in all the old business, and you feel okay. So you definitely old if you were born in the 90s. I wasn't born in the 90s.
I took big offense to that, yeah. I really took. Imagine somebody born in the 90s being considered old. Hey, those are babies.
No, let me tell you this though.
Those are babies.
Real story. Over the summer, one of my university friends celebrated her birthday. I'm not gonna tell you what age she turned, but her family had a picnic for her down by the lake, and they invited her close friends, and I was one of those that were invited. And we were playing a game. I can't remember exactly the name of the game we were playing. And everybody was born in like 2000 and above. And I was just like, Zuh. Like, so I'm hearing that 1990s and I'm like,
Yeah. Or the next point was like, or the 1900s. Hey, 1900s, 1990s. I don't agree with that. I really don't. So basically trying to say it's only if you born in 2000 and beyond, which means like you below 20 years old, that's the only youth.
Love that story. Cassette and pencil to rewind. Yes, you used to put that in there. I have to rewind that. When it what?
Have you ever seen the meme where they say they have a cassette and they have a pencil and they tell you if you don't know the relationship between those two, you're too young to be calling me. Like you're too young to be in my DMs, yo. You're
Get
too young.
off my DMs. If you
If you don't know the relationship between a cassette and a pencil, step aside. You're too young. You're too
see
young.
how we flip the script on those youths this morning there. Okay.
Yeah, Jael, wait, but Joel is telling you the cassette you have there, it might be worth a big money today. You never know.
I'm gonna look for it. It was white. It was a white cassette, and it said Lucky Dobby on it.
Right.
Yes, my father. Boy, let me tell you, I'm gonna look for that. If you know you're old, if you had a MySpace account.
Guys, MySpace. Did I ever try MySpace?
I was on MySpace. I was Black Planet.
I remember when MySpace was really on and popping, but what I had was High Five. So if you've had High Five, because that was like around the same time, I think, as MySpace, no? Like it was like kind of like before Facebook.
MySpace was before High Five.
Oh, okay. Well, it's High Five I had. All right. High Five.
You Finette, she's still you? No, High Five is old too.
But hey, the funniest thing is, you know what young people feel is old now? Facebook. So all of us here on Facebook, the young, like teenagers now like Facebook. That's for old people. Like seriously, we don't have a Facebook account.
I don't have a Facebook account. Like, I'm on Snapchat and I'm on TikTok. And again, I go on Instagram.
Honestly, they just look down on Facebook. So much less for us talking about High Five and MySpace. They'd be like, "You're ancient." Definitely.
Well, the mere fact that you say your daughter had a High Five, like, makes me feel some kind of boomer thing coming on, you know? I'm like, are you a baby boomer?
Wow.
we in this together, guys. We in this together. Okay, you know you're definitely old if you left a voicemail.
Somebody just left me a voicemail this morning. What's wrong with you guys?
Well, you know what? I don't do voicemails. So I young it. I don't do voicemails. So I'm in the young crew.
Oh, that's really rare, for real. Like, I mean, people don't even check their voicemails. I mean, I don't know why you would leave a voicemail, but
when you can send a text.
When you could send a text, I guess.
No, but wait, who sends texts? It's iMessage.
It's WhatsApp.
No, Kiki WhatsApp. It's iMessage.
Oh gosh. So guys, if you still leave in voicemails for people, voicemail.
You're old.
Yes. So somebody's saying, what about MSN Messenger? You guys remember MSN Messenger for real?
Yo, I make some good love on MSN Messenger. Oh, let me tell you.
MSN, I mean, I remember coming home from school and you log in onto that real quick to see who you see to talk to. And the little song, right, that used to get you right, like, yeah, my friend is on. Mm-hmm. I definitely remember MSN Messenger. Oh, Jael, the next one, I'm going to take in front and say, this morning, they said that the police were checking for license and car registration, whatever. And I went in my glove compartment to make sure I get mine out. And I found that I still have my CDs. So if you have CDs in your car, or you just have CDs, period. This article is saying you're officially old.
I got rid of all my CDs after Maria.
Okay. So you recently upgraded.
I was like, I'm done with this. Like, what am I holding on to these for? Like, there's YouTube. Like, any song I want to hear on that CD is on
Right.
YouTube.
Right.
I'm done.
But I feel like the CD thing is a little, I mean, it's harsh though. Because
I still have my miseducation of Lauryn Hill, though. Mm-hmm.
Because like CDs are still, I mean, I don't feel like they're that old. They're not old like cassettes. You know what I mean?
Or records.
Or records. Hey, if you have a record, well, it's a wrap on you. It's a wrap.
Some of those don't apply to our neck of the woods.
Right.
If you own a CD player, a Discman, you own. You definitely.
I own the Discman and I'm proud. I'm proud.
I used to be rocking my Discman, and every now and again you had to press that thing and make it flip back up so you can switch,
Right.
so you can put the next one on.
Right. I was so proud of my Discman. I remember it was blue and silver. And I mean, I was like the hottest person when I had my Discman. Hey, if you own the Discman, you still have a Discman. Don't worry if nothing they have to say. Discmans were cool. They are cool. All right?
But Gen Z thinks if you had a Discman, où sont les moon? How will you retire?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, any of you,
If you, what is the next one, Trudy?
any of you owned an iPod? I feel like this is young stuff. An iPod? I never even owned an iPod.
I did.
I was still a man.
I had an iTouch, I had an iPod, and I had an iTouch.
Well, when people want iPods, I was still rocking my Discman. I don't worry, none of y'all. My Discman was the thing, right? So I'm even skipping that one. If you all have if you all own that iPod, you're all young. You're just young people stuff. Don't worry, nothing they have to say. Nothing. Barbara is saying I need a Discman.
I agree. The next one is funny. If you knew Barney, I love you, you love me, we're best friends like friendship.
Barney was the greatest.
It's for me too.
I didn't like Barney, but I mean, like everybody knew Barney was, Barney. Jael, what about those other cartoons? Like I don't even understand what kind of cartoons people look at.
Shira.
Shira, Princess of Power. I would hype myself up about Shira all the time and be like, I am Shira, Princess of Power.
My son told me the fact that I know Powerpuff Girls, I'm old.
Wow.
Powerpuff Girls are that old.
Wow. What about stuff? I don't feel like they're old either. What about stuff like Flintstones, Jetsons, Captain Planet?
Yes, old. You old.
That's
I'm coming in like I see I'm being attacked.
Oh, Mandisa is saying, what about Care Bears? Yeah, of course. I mean, guys, if you all know those shows, we on and popping. I mean, those shows were better than shows now. Of course. Sesame Street, of course.
Definitely. Okay. They said if you were alive when Twilight came out, you're old. I swear Twilight came out.
Twilight just came out, eh? Just came out.
But people are really starting to offend me. I'm truly deeply offended.
Very offended. Twilight is like a young show, a young movie. But some things like sometimes, like for example, sometimes you see like how many years ago a particular movie came out and you're like, wait a minute. I thought that was just like the other day, like movies like Titanic, And you know, some of these movies that you maybe just figure wasn't that long ago. It's actually been quite some
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Um, you know, a lot of these.
If you know Pretty Woman, you old. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
And Harry Potter, you old. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lauren is dissing that BuzzFeed article. She's like, who write that portion in there? Yeah, because I feel like I feel like they're really trying to press us, right? They're really trying to press us. Somebody's talking on the Woman2Woman feed, they're talking about all of these iconic shows, you know, that we know. Saved by the Bell.
Family Matters.
Family Matters. Somebody's talking about Supermarket Sweep.
Boy, that was him.
Yeah. I feel like as if, you know, this whole thing about you old if you know those shows. No, it's not that you old. It's just that you know good TV. Like, those were the times where TV shows were, you know, good. And cartoons were good.
Of course. And how about people like Lil Bow Wow and Little Romeo and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and Christina Aguilera. Delma, Dennis and Delma, all you remember that summer in St. Martin with Genie in a bottle? Like, hello.
I told somebody the other day, I only listen to old school music. I guess that makes me old, but when you step into my car and I have music on, it's something from like the 90s or the early 2000s. That's what I'm playing. Honestly, I don't think I play anything beyond 2010.
You know what we're gonna do when I come? Actually, we could probably even do it virtually. Trudy, you and I, we're gonna pull out some music of now and see if we know it. And when we know it, we'll go on one side. We'll do that one of these days. We'll do that
Right.
just for the heck of it, because I swear they don't know music. The music they listen to now, that's not music.
They don't. I mean, if you didn't grow up with some real good, you know, old school hip hop, your Eve and your, you know, these good female rappers, Lil Mo and, you know, and Missy and
Total and 3LW.
I mean, if your hip hop knowledge doesn't include these artists, you know what I mean? Yeah. You listen to me, Jael. We're talking about what makes you old. I'm even feeling sorry for these young people right now. You know what I mean? I'm even feeling sorry for them. So yeah, we definitely flipping the script. I feel sorry for you all if you don't have that music in your life. Honestly.
Moving down the line, I love the fact that they say if you use stamps. Because anybody posting letters these days, come to think of it.
Yes.
And if you do, it's like you have like a pre-stamped envelope already.
Right. I mean, I don't even know when is the last time I went to the post office. So
My sister told me yesterday that she told the neighbor, when you go to the post office, take my mail from me. And I thought to myself, I didn't say it. I was like, post office, people still doing that now?
yeah,
People still going to post office? Are they still going to post office? Are they still getting mails?
I feel like I dropped off of the stamps and the letters thing a long time ago. So I redeem myself right now.
I have a stamp in my wallet.
Yeah.
I do. All right. Moving down. Go ahead, Trudy.
Does anybody remember when YouTube didn't have ads? When YouTube didn't have ads.
Well, I think in Dominica, you still don't have ads, right?
Yeah, there are ads. Like sometimes in the middle of a thing, it will stop and play a little 15 seconds.
Like every other song,
Mhm.
there's ads stuff. I mean, you can opt out of it, but it's annoying.
I see a real funny one.
You played outside.
Right, that's the one I was going to say. So guys, this article is saying, Lauren, really upset with that writer of that article. But the article is saying you are no, you're officially old if you remember playing outside. If you used to play outside.
Scotch.
What
Moral.
all your little ring games, your player, you know what I mean?
In a fan castle, do you hear my CCO? There's a brown girl in the ring. Cha la 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 la. You know that? If you don't, it's not online.
So I feel like it's a real insult right now. The writer really took it to the next level, talking about if you remember playing outside. But I mean, I guess it shows how these really young people, for real, outside.
She bam sitting on a fence. She tried to make $1 out of 50 cents. She twists like this. If you don't know that, you don't deserve to be on earth. You need to know. These are
Jael reminiscing on all the good games. But yeah, I mean, young people for real, the outside thing is, I guess, a thing of the past because everybody on their tablets, everybody, I don't know what they're doing not to play. I really don't know what they're doing to play, but you're all missing out.
They're virtually playing with each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they play in all those games, Pop God,
right.
PUBG. They play PUBG.
The games, like I see a little cousin of mine posting about Ludo, and I'm like, yo, what? I mean, I guess people play those games. I don't know.
I know about Dog Hunt. Tetris. How about that? You're missing. I mean, these were the games that you play when you go overseas. You go like a travel. You go to another place, and you know your other cousins playing, and then you come and you play that, and you come down with your what you calling it, your Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch, and I'm like,
somebody mentioned morals. Yes.
But I said, tell you moral so long. Moral. Yes.
Morals.
Watch play moral. Moral was these were the games. You know what? I really gonna play moral when I come home. When I come home, I'm gonna draw a big moral box in the road with my chalk, and I'm going to play moral. That game was so it, right?
It was. Jael, what about hide and seek? I mean, hide and seek is a basic game, but I remember that being really cool back in the day.
We kind of rated our hide and seek. We don't talk about hide and seek. Our version of hide and seek was rated. Viewer applies.
No, man, but I used to play hide and seek when I was still little, so it was like, innocent vibes. Innocent vibes. I saw two little kids playing it recently, and it was so funny. It's like they were hiding in the most obvious places. And
my son and my niece, I'm like, y'all don't even know those good hiding spots. You're going in between the curtain, my girl. Like between the curtain. Like you don't know how to squeeze between a bed, underneath a bed, and hold onto the top of the spring so that they don't see your clothes hanging down. Like, what you know about hiding?
Gosh. Yes. So I don't know. We had it disappeared, but I think somebody said she's proud to be. If it's that, I'm proud to be old. Right? Shanna said, well, then I'm proud to be old. I think that if that article, if the things the article said make us old,
or try to make us feel old,
I
then they lose out.
They didn't succeed because, I mean, those were dirty. You know what I mean?
I would play a little moral, or you play hopscotch with the hibiscus, the thing of the hibiscus. That was because it would stay down when you throw it. You know, it stay down and you go 1, 2, 3. Or you go back around 1, 2, 3. Back to open legs, close. 1, 2, 3. Yes, those were the days. Guys, it's our time.
It's our time. But before we go, remember, age is just a number. I mean, we kick stuff about being old, getting old, but age is just a number. You are as young as you feel. You are as young Yes, you are definitely as young as you feel, and age.
Cock and Pullet! Cock and Pullet! That was the game! Yes,
Oh
Lord!
God. Or you're going to send Jael to start playing some games by herself in Canada right now, outside on the.
You think I'm crazy. No, I don't know what I'm calling I don't think I come down because to do that. Huh? I really want to reminisce, but I'm not stripping. You know?
You're not guys, that's our time. But like I said, it was fun. It was fun. Happy to have had you all with us laughing. It's Friday. It's always good to free up on a Friday, right?
And if today's show reminded you of probably one of your childhood friends that you played with, or you did all some of these things, you listened to Walkman, and we didn't talk about Walkman and Discman and all of these things. Tag your friend and tell them they need to listen to this show because they will definitely have a good laugh. You know, I had a few friends growing up that I played games with. Big up to my cousin Cheryl and in from Vegas and all of the folks, you know, we used to play with as kids. And just tag a friend and let them know, hey, you gotta listen to this because those Gen Zs think we're old, but we actually know what is life. We've lived it.
We've lived.
Vibes Radio is fostering women-centered discourse and action, offering women a platform to be candid, share ideas, and information relevant to our wholesome development. Join Jael Joseph and Trudy Christian on Woman2Woman every Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. as we discuss live and in living color on Digital Channel 57, Facebook, and of course, the champion station, Vibes Radio.